if everything was supposed to be
a tree,
and all enemies except bosses became
trees,
then why not bosses? And honestly, that's a good point. It's personal preference, and it was a rule I made when establishing the challenge because I feared it might not be possible without it. However, at no point do bosses prevent you from advancing at all. So given this, and probably what most of you are thinking, bosses outside of Bowser should actually be subtracted from the star count. That means King Babam, the Womp King, King Boo on top of the mansion, Irock, both Bully Stars and Lethal Lava Land, the Bully and Snowman's Land, and Wiggler should all be removed. Enemies that hold stars physically, like the Bird and Shifting Sand Land, were converted into a
tree,
so that's something to consider. Converted to a
tree,
and never given the chance to gift Mario a star. With 8 boss-related stars total, our total star count has dropped from 80 to 72. But in reality, that star count is only 79, because the 80th star collected was Bowser's in the Sky's red coin star, a star we shouldn't have access to unless we can determine we already have about 70 stars. There's one final thing that breaks everything we've worked towards in the run, and that's Big Boo's haunt. If immunity is stripped away from all enemies except for Bowser, then rightfully the Boo holding the entrance to this level should become a
tree
as well. I mean, Toad and Mips were sacrificed to the
tree
gods, so why not this Boo? Having a rule excluding this unique enemy doesn't sit right if everything else is redacted. And if this is taken into consideration, which I believe it should be, our star count drops to 68 stars total, too shy of what we need to actually beat the game legitimately. That is, unless you're going to BLJ up the staircase and steal the victory anyways. So given this logic, and what we have to work with, I feel bosses and the like should actually be included. Thus, Super Mario 64 cannot be beaten if every object becomes a
tree,
assuming Mario only walks up Bowser's staircase and doesn't do so through exploits. But that's just my analysis on this whole thing. What do you think?